That was really the play of the week. Joe Flacco, 38 years old, available to anyone who wanted to sign him. And that's another reason why Kevin Stefanski should get real consideration for Coach of the Year. Even though he's not the GM, he had to be on board with it. They saw something in Flacco, 4th starting quarterback of the year, and Browns are looking pretty good as the postseason approaches. So, Chris, with that, it's time for the Power Rankings.
Oh, yeah.
Presented by Toyota. Where are the Browns? Where are the other teams?
Where are the Browns? That's what I want to know. Where are they? Where'd you put them?
The Browns are, drumroll please, they're at number 6. Should they be higher than number 6?
I think they should be. I think they should.
Where? Who would you put them in front of?
I'd put them I'd put them at number 4 right now. That's where I'd put them. I think they're worthy of that. I think they have one of the most elite units in all of football with their defense and what they do there. And then, of course, we know their offense ain't bad either. There's some weapons there, right? So, that to me is they're the team to watch out that could maybe upset our 49ers-Ravens Super Bowl matchup that I think we all think is going to come. The Bills are.
But there's no orange in the logo. There's no orange in the logo. Right, it can't happen.
Right. They'll have to rip up the script and write something new, right? But I think they'll like that Hollywood ending with Joe Flacco coming to town. But, yeah, they're the ones I look at. Now, you know what my thought is with the Browns. I wish they'd, as much as we're going to give Stefanski Coach of the Year, right? And I don't know how much he has to listen to the analytics department. I've heard times that the analytics department, they help manage the football game in there in Cleveland. I don't know that for sure, but I wonder that. And you know my thoughts there. They're a little just too aggressive and loose across the board. But damn, they're such a fun team to watch, and they are in your face, so aggressive. And that defense, like I've said to you for the last 8 or 9 weeks, they give me 2015 Broncos vibes in a big way. And then, of course, Flacco, old quarterback, like Peyton Manning, all of that. That's where I look at Cleveland and say, watch out. You better stop disrespecting them. I'm going to get your family from Cleveland on your ass on a daily basis until you start giving them respect.
They're at number 6. They're at number 6. How much more respect can you give them? Look, I'm already dealing with all the Lions fans who think we're anti-Lions because, God forbid, we point out the issue with the 2-point conversion. That's on the docket for later in the program. So if I put him in front of the Lions, there's more reason you hate the Lions. Put him in front of the Cowboys, and you got to deal with the Cowboys fans. Browns fans, I think, are just happy to be in the top 10. They're happy to be number 6. They're happy to be in this conversation this late in the season and to be lurking. The Browns are just kind of lurking. The Browns are ready to make their move. And I'm telling you, Browns-Ravens, divisional round, if it falls that way, what a game that could be.
What could it fall to where we don't even have to waste it on the divisional round? I just got to make sure. I mean, there's a part of me that's like, man, can we wait and make that the AFC Championship game? That would be incredible as well. But either way, as long as they play, the old Browns versus the new Browns would be phenomenal to watch. Certainly one of my favorite matchups to look forward to in the playoffs. That, and of course the Lions and the Rams would be the other one that I would really look forward to.
I mean, depending upon how it all falls, it's because you've got 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5.
Yeah, they need the 6 or 7 round or championship. The 6 or 7 to win. So the 1 seed plays the lower seed, and then the Browns can play whoever that is, the 2 or 3 seed, the Chiefs, whatever, Dolphins, and then meet up in the AFC Championship. That's the way it would have to play out. We'd have to have one of those 6 or 7 teams win, so the 1 seed plays the lowest seed.
Yeah, the 1 seed can face 4, 5, 6, or 7 in the divisional round.
Right.
The only teams that they're not going to see are number 2 and number 3.
Yep.
All the other ones are in play for the 1 seed in the divisional round, and right now the Browns are locked in as the 5 seed. They'll be most likely playing at the AFC South champion, whoever it turns out to be. And then if the 2 seed and the 3 seed, whoever it turns out to be, although we know that the Chiefs are locked in at 3, we don't know who the 2 seed is. If 2 and 3 win in the wild card round, it will be, if the Browns win in the wild card round, Browns at Ravens in the divisional round. That would be something, if that happened.
It would
the
be.
Bills at number 3,
right.
Even though the Bills have not yet clinched a playoff spot. It's amazing to think the number 3 team in the entire NFL right now might not make the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm not going to lie. I might have put the Browns at 3. That's how highly I think of them. But I'm with you in what you're saying with the Bills. Now, what I am the Bills D, awesome. We're getting deeper into the Joe Brady experiment. The offense has lost a little luster. I know they ran the ball down the throat of the Dallas Cowboys, right? But people can do that against Dallas. We're talking like 3 games in a row now here where the pass game offense has got nothing. And as I told you earlier in the show, I watched that film yesterday against New England's defense, and there's nothing. There's nothing there. So that does concern me. The best thing they got going for them right now is running the ball, Josh Allen design runs, and almost like the old school Baltimore Lamar Jackson Ravens type of stuff, right, is what they got going for them. I think is the best thing they do in their offense right now. But it's going to be interesting to see and, of course, fun to watch this weekend on Sunday night against the Dolphins.
Any other things
yes,
that stand out?
I got one more.
What?
I got one more. And they also begin with a B. And, yeah, it's my other man crush team. You're disrespecting the Bears. The Bears at 21, they'd kick the shit out of the Bengals, the Broncos, the Bucks, the Saints, the Seahawks, and I might even take them to beat the Packers this week. I mean, they're only 1 game worse than all those teams you had on their record, and they've won, 5 out of 7? I think you're disrespecting the Bears.
See, that term about kicking the crap out of teams, that's
I know, that was, I better be aware. I mean, careful. I don't know if I mean that. Take that back. Either way, they can compete with all those teams. I do like them to beat the Bengals, the Broncos. Man, everything I say there, I don't want to say kick the crap, but I like them to beat just about any of those teams in front of them right now, the way they've played over the last 5 or 6 weeks. Yeah.
Here's the practical reality of the situation. By the time I get to the back half of the power rankings by week 18, I don't care anymore. I'll just really admit, I don't care. And, I mean, it's over for all those teams on the back half, although the Buccaneers and Saints are still in play to make it to the postseason.
Yep.
Everybody and the Falcons, everybody else is pretty much done. Everybody else is either eliminated or damn close to it. It doesn't matter at this point. It's about next year. So I didn't put a lot of detailed thought in whether or not the Bears' recent surge should push them higher than they are. I don't disagree with it. I just don't know how much higher they can go on this list. I wouldn't put them in front of the Buccaneers, just in part because the Buccaneers are still alive.
Yeah, I hear you.
Maybe the Bears would beat the Buccaneers right now. I don't know. But the thing is, it just doesn't matter at this point. Once the Bears are eliminated, it doesn't matter.
All right. Fine. I thought, I thought these were real power rankings where you really ranked them on their power right now. Now I know there's something different here.
I do. But by the end of the season, I don't care. I don't care about the back half of the power rankings. Maybe I should just limit them to 16.
I think next year it should be the Toyota. We don't give a crap about 11 through 32. It's the top 10 Toyota power rankings by Florio.
Hey, Toyota only sells their good cars. They don't sell bad cars, not that they have any bad cars. So by the end of the season, you've separated the wheat from the chaff. You focus on your strength. I guess the better metaphor would be when they have
the what
designs.
From the what?
Separate the wheat from the chaff. The wheat from the chaff. Trust me.
All right.
I've covered that with you at Texas, but it's a thing.
Okay.
But I'm trying to salvage the Toyota relationship here and say this would be the equivalent of like having car designs. They know the good cars. They know which ones to actually greenlight and build by the end of the model year planning session. The back half of the power rankings by now are all the designs that they said, not this year. Maybe next year, not this year. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.